Why is the U.S. most affected by COVID? The COVID-19 pandemic has affected just about every country in the entire world. It's clear that this is a very challenging health concern, and one that needs to be dealt with as fast as possible. One of the countries that is by far the most affected is definitely the United States. At the time of this writing, there are upwards of 5.2 million cases of COVID-19 all over the U.S., and the numbers are growing every day. It's clear that this pandemic is becoming extremely challenging to deal with. But why does the U.S. have so many cases when compared to other countries? A much larger population. The main reason behind the U.S. having so many cases is definitely the huge population that the country has. We need to realize that these are multiple states, and each one of them is the size of a small country. As a result, when you add them all up, you can easily see how the number of COVID-19 cases is so high to begin with. On top of that, due to the large population numbers, it's very easy for the virus to spread from one person to the next. It becomes very easy, especially in large cities with crazy population densities. People from all over the world came to the U.S. The country is known for the fact that it has a very comprehensive travel system. Basically, people from all over the world are coming here, so the potential of having someone infected from another country which is asymptomatic is very strong. Granted, the possibilities of having that happen are very low right now due to intense testing, but it might be one of the reasons this disease had such a strong start in the U.S. Fast infection rates. As we mentioned above, some cities have massive population densities, so it's very easy for the virus to spread without any issues. Since the virus appeared during late winter, it was easy to spread due to the weather conditions. That's why New York became the epicenter for COVID in the beginning, because it was the main entry point from Europe and various countries all over the world. Not a lot of time to prepare. Like many other countries, the U.S. didn't really have a predefined plan when it came to the virus. They expected the virus to not get out of China, but it did, and it took the world by storm. Until there were enough tests for everyone and preparations were made to help, at least with some patients, it was a bit too late because people were already infected with the virus to begin with. Conclusion. It's very hard for any country to stop the virus from spreading, especially since this one is easily acquired via the respiratory system. Restrictions are in place. Some people are not respecting them at all. Hopefully, there will be a much better system in place to handle this type of situation in the long term. One thing is certain. Scientists are hard at work to find a vaccine and a cure for this disease, and hopefully, it'll happen very soon.